for my voice. It's been a rough week. Rough week, yeah. But anyways, I am Emmy Bear 617. If you are joining me and already know me from TikTok or Instagram, Clapper, thank you for following me here to YouTube. If you are new and just happen to be stumbling upon this video, I appreciate you and I hope you decide to stay. I am hoping this is actually like my first YouTube video and not just taking some other kind of content I've already created and putting it on YouTube. So what I was hoping to do or start doing is, you know, TikTok is wonderful. I love TikTok, but you can only do so much with 3-minute videos, and I like to talk. So at least here on YouTube, I have the ability to film for whatever duration I'd like, and post it, and hope you'll enjoy it. So as you guys know, or for those of you who are familiar with me, I started on TikTok with my Jeff Dunham comedy. Became a little bit more popular with tutting or hand dancing, and I've recently started sharing my spiritual journey, my tarot and oracle readings with you guys. And for those of you who may not know, I do collective readings, sometimes requested short readings on TikTok, and then on occasion I do go live for paid readings and sometimes free card pulls, and those are fun. I hope to someday maybe be able to do a live on YouTube if that is something that is desired by maybe you guys, but till then I'll probably just stick with TikTok. But anyways, today the number one goal of my video today is an unboxing. I've always wanted to do one. Sorry. I've always wanted to do one. As you guys know, I have a plethora of decks and I always end up ripping them open on TikTok because I have, 3 minutes or less to get them open and show them to you guys. And yeah, it's just not enough time to show it to you, tell you about it, and give you the opportunity to appreciate it. So obviously Christmas has just passed, and as you can see, I was blessed with 4 beautiful new decks by my wonderful fiance. Completely unexpected. I was expecting maybe 2, maybe these 2, but the other 2 were a total surprise. And I thought it would be fun to come on and unbox them, and maybe this hits the right algorithm and somebody will like it. I'm not going to do them all in one video. I'll take my time and do individual videos. So I figured we could start with the most interesting, I think, of the 4. And it's interesting to me because I don't know what these cards look like. I saw this on the shelf of my local metaphysical shop, and I just told them, oh, I like this. But I don't know what the cards look like. As you can see, I did take the plastic off and I did peek inside. However, I have not taken the like the ribbon off the cards yet, so they're still a surprise to me. This is the Raven, and I know it's probably backwards, the Raven Oracle by Gabby, I'm probably going to butcher this name, Bucher. They are Oracle cards, and a little bit on the back. Like I said, I found them in a metaphysical shop. I have never seen these cards before. Maybe try Amazon or look on, like maybe tarotworld.com or something like that. See if you can find them there. The Raven cards, messages, and wisdoms for today. From time immemorial, the Raven has been a bearer of messages and recognized as a reliable guide. As a bird of the soul, the Raven has something important to communicate to us today, just as much as the past. With clear but by no means superficial words and images, the Raven cards provide an ever-present fund of hints and insights, which shed light on a difficult situation, but provide key to solving a thorny problem or simply point the way forward. They are practical and encouraging companions to help you on your way with compassion and a healthy dose to humor. To be in contact with the Raven means to tap into your own resources of inner joy and equanimity. There's 45 cards that contain hints for use, and it says blank cards for individual use. I'm not entirely sure what individual use means. I don't know if that means, I can put my own meaning to them. I believe that this deck, because there's no actual physical book, just a box. Sorry, I'm charging stones over here. So, still got the binding on. This is how they came. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Still got the little plastic binding. And beautiful but simple. This is the back of one of them. And I believe that this kind of deck, yes, the guide actually is some of the cards. Interesting. So it tells you about the Raven, messenger and guide, the legends and traditions throughout the world about the Raven, like Scandinavian mythology, North American Indians, Irish Druids, forgive me if I butchered that, Vikings, what the Raven meant in the Old Testament, India, even this day, and that the Raven is the bird of the soul. So the Raven cards are known as wisdom cards. That's really why I like these. You know what they kind of reminded me of is the old-fashioned calendars from the 90s that every single day had words of wisdom. My grandma had one of those. Reminded me of her. The Raven cards in your hands are repositories of useful information. What sort of hints, enlightenment, or pearls of wisdom will they reveal to you today? The Raven cards can accompany you and give you support along your path, using love and humor to help you delve deeper and deeper into wells of truth and wisdom which reside within you. Where the Raven makes an appearance, you can be sure the issue at hand has to do with expanding your own horizons with patience, persistence, and humor. Often surprising, often profound, it urges you on to acting and bring about change. Its words strike home with clarity and precision. This directness reveals what was hidden away and makes it plain and understandable. The special thing about the Raven's way of doing this is that it does not leave any sense of nakedness or one's having been caught out hanging in the air. On the contrary, it is accompanied by wholehearted acceptance and unconditional appreciation of one's situation. The Raven is a source of enormous creative potential in a multitude of different ways, and it provides us with reflection of our own selves. To be in contact with the Raven means being in contact with your inner joy, happiness, equanimity, and with their help, you can actually sense and feel that solemnity and seriousness are not necessarily signs of depth or great significance. Take on the challenge to dig out the creative potential and thinking which slumbers in the dark corners of your being. Let it shine in the light of day. All you need is an open, curious mind and the inner preparedness to be in contact with yourself to make progress and expand your horizons. So here, sorry, I know that took a little bit. So here is the basic usage of the cards. It explains how to work with them. You know, typical, if you work with cards, then you know you're taking your time, maybe meditating with them, getting to know your cards, you know, means to. So basically, these cards right here are all of what explains them. And then this is your deck. You know, getting to know your cards, going through them like face up, face down. Being in a very quiet place, maybe some music going, incense, your special smells, you know, whatever puts you in that spot. Connect with spirit, connect with yourself kind of thing. That's what this explains about. Take your time, you know, whatever ritual helps you. Take the cards, shuffle them, decide how you would like to select them. Concentrate on thoughts and issues at hand. Try to pose open questions, not simply yes and no. I get a lot of decks like that, where yes and no just isn't good enough. It gives you some simple sample questions. Focus on the card you've chosen and allow its message to reveal itself. What effect does it have on you? Every message or image which emerges has several levels of meaning. This deck allows you to do a card a day. Oh, this is beautiful. They have different ways, little layouts, the nest pattern, which I think that's about 10 cards. Oh, it looks like 12 actually. A little lay the cards around you in a circle like you're sitting in a nest. Pick the card that is trying to draw your attention. Ask a question that is bothering you, and what are you trying to hash out? Haphazard. The idea behind this pointless pattern is that everything has emerged from a state of chaos, from a primordial soup. The soup carries within it all its possibilities and potential. In the cauldron, mix them up using both hands and form a complete muddle, and then go fishing in your soup for just the card that you need. Chaos isn't always the most helpful starting point. Sometimes we need to be more organized. Use the square to find an inner structure, and use the square from which we can plan ahead. Shuffle the cards, lay them 7 by 7, and choose one that calls to you. Oop. Oh, it explains the blank cards. Yeah. So, but there are 7 blank cards. They are intended to provide a space for your own ideas and intuition. You can write down your own messages and saying on the cards and include them in the deck. Very cool. And then the author's the author's personal wish for the user of the deck. I would like the Raven's words and messages to be instrumental in either maintaining or starting up movement, change, and flow within you in such a way that you can extend and develop your own possibilities more and more. To this end, let doubt and confidence spread wide its strong wings to carry you now. I'm hoping if I edit this, everything will be facing the right way. But this is very different actually. This is a different way of creating a guidebook, which I think is very, very cool. An interesting way to catch someone's eye. Very cool. And the first message is so awesome. Break open your eggshell. The time is ripe. Open up. Leave limitations to the past. Very simple cards, but I love them. I won't read every single one, but live your love with all your being, with body, mind, and soul. Hide it no longer. Don't hide from yourself nor from others. Don't withhold your most precious gift from yourself. If growing meant pulling, tugging, or extracting, it would be be called pulling, tugging, or extracting, but it's called growing. And that means that if it happens all by itself, if you let it do so. So sit back and let it grow. And the imagery is actually, I do like the imagery, and like the little feet on some of them. You can't hoard your breath. You can only breathe in after you breathed out. It's really as simple as that. Kind of just telling you to let the universe take control and just relax and don't worry so much. That one's weird. Interesting. So yeah. Oh, some of these are in even in a different language. Interesting. Let doubt depart and confidence spread wide its strong wings to carry you now. These are really awesome because, like, you know, especially like when I do, you know, like a 3-card spread, I could always use this as like a finishing card. Please hold the line. I'm assuming that might be the same thing in French. S'il vous plaît. Restas en s'il vous plaît. I don't know. I think it's the same thing in French. Oh yeah, these are really just nice little messages to remind you to take care of yourself. Think about yourself. When you fly, take your heart with you. Your wings have got all sticky. If your feathers are stuck together, then you can't take off and fly. Unstick yourself. There's no such thing as a right to exist. You just are, so be. Take some time to find a vantage point a little higher up where you can get a clearer picture. Go to the wellspring that is waiting to flow and then ask it to do just that. Dance with the stones, laugh with the wind, murmur with the trees. Never mind what they mean, just do it. Call to your friends, together hold counsel, take flight, sweep through the air, and decide. Very, loud. Very loud. Very loud, I don't want to say affirmations, little sayings that speak so many volumes in so many different ways. You have chosen to seek the protection of the highest power and the winds. You will find refuge. This is actually from the Bible, I believe. Yep, Psalm 91. I hope there's a few of them. Very nice. This one actually has a little splash of color in it. So these are beautiful. Definitely happy with this deck. I think it'll be fun to work with, learn how to use. Oh, and like this cardstock. Like, I know that's a big thing in the tarot and oracle world. As you can hear it, very nice cardstock. I haven't tried to shuffle them yet. I'm gonna put the they have other decks. I'm gonna put the 7 blank cards to the side. I haven't tried to shuffle them yet, but they remind me of, yeah, nice shuffle. They remind me of my Moonology deck. Nice shuffle. So overall, I believe this is a very nice deck. Might take you a little while to get used to the sayings and the cards. This might be a deck you want to take some time to get to know yourself. At least on my opinion, I might spend some time with it myself before jumping in and using it on clients right away. But that doesn't matter to me. I always love to get to know a deck for a little while before just jumping right in. But absolutely beautiful. Keep your beak shut, calm down, listen quietly to your inner voice. It has something to say to you. Come on now. So, the Raven Oracle, you guys. And if I can, I'll see if I can find a link to it. And if I find a link to it, I will leave it in the, I think it's the bio of the video. I'm still new to YouTube, so if I find a link to this deck, I will very much leave a link to it. In the little drop down area of the video. And yeah, so that is that, my friends. Thank you for joining me. This is a lot different than a 3-minute TikTok video, so I hope you all enjoyed. I do have other decks that Mr. Emmy got me for Christmas. For those of you, like I said, for those of you on TikTok who are familiar with me, you're familiar with my Love Oracle deck. These are by the same author and artist. They're heart-shaped cards, just like the Love Oracle. They're like basically the completion of that set. I can't wait. These still have the plastic on them. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Again, I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, even for those of you who may have struggled this year through Christmas, either with the loss of a loved one or, you know, internal struggle. Just know that there are people out there that love you. I love you. There's somebody out there that loves you. I will see you soon. Namaste, Hakuna Matata. Remember, self-care is the best care. So take time to take care of yourselves. And let me know if you enjoyed this. It's probably a little rusty. I'm not used to unboxings. I think I'm gonna call these, like, I know some people call them like first impressions, but that's so like everybody else. I'm probably gonna like call them first glances. Like, let's do that. I'm such a dweeb. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.